My name is Callistus Onyuke. I am the Chairman, Board of Commissioners, City of Orange Diaspora Commission. I also happen to have a 4-year term on the City Planning Board. We are gathered here today to celebrate Nigeria's independence. And we are also using this opportunity to honor prominent Nigerian sons and daughters that have done well in the diaspora, that have accomplished a lot for themselves personally, and that have done a lot for the image of our beloved country, Nigeria. As my mayor always says, 99.9% of Americans, rich or poor, black or white, will never receive an award from a city or a state. This group of young men and women are now part of that 0.001% of Americans that have received an award from a city. This is a phenomenal day for them, for Nigeria, and for every human being, because so that people will emulate them and do what they have done. Thank you very much.
Welcome. Today we come here to recognize Nigeria and all that it's meant to our global economy. My immediate left is Councilwoman Adrienne Wooten. Let's give her a big hand. To my right is the esteemed Dean of the City Council of the City of Orange Township, isee-cvic. Give her a hand. We all know Nigeria has meant so much to the global economy, certainly to America. Our interests are there, their interests are here. But mostly those who populate the City of Orange Township. We're proud to be amongst this family. It was actually a Nigerian who met with me and said that we should develop a diaspora commission so that we can highlight the significance and importance of African nations. And certainly Carl, who's headed up our diaspora commission, has been a great partner. Thank you, Carl, for all this. On today, we would like to certify some of the members who are part of the commission and some who've done work in our community, and then we'll move to raising the flag. So Carl, if you can come forward, we'll do the proclamations.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. My name is Callistus Onyuke. I'm the Chairman of the Diaspora Commission, and I'm also a Nigerian. We are gathered here today to celebrate Nigeria's 58th birthday. And luckily for us, the City of Orange has one man, one individual, other than God, that can make today possible, and that's Mayor Warren. Let's give him a hand of applause. And let me digress for 1 second. There is somebody here today. When I came in here today, this morning, it happened that my application was not even there. This thing was not scheduled to hold today. I went to his office. I was panicking. You know what he told me? He said, "You are in Orange. What we do in Orange is to take care of people. Don't worry, I'll take care of you." That's him sitting right there. I really want him to be acknowledged. Yeah. Thank you very much. There are some of our citizens here that have done very well in the diaspora. They've done well for themselves, and they've done well for the City of Orange, and they have proven that they are worthy of being honored. So I'm going to call their names, and they will come, and the mayor will do his thing. Thank you very much.
While he calls him up, I do want to recognize the person who is Godfrey's boss, and is many times my boss as well, Wendy Sykes. And for the guy who's going to clean all this up, Ray Wingfield is on hand. Thank you, Ray. Certificates, are we ready?
Yes. And I want to call on Benjamin Sikora. He is a fashion designer, world acclaimed, and he's meant a lot to the City of Orange and to the City of
Carl, you're on that other end?
I'm going to call on this Pastor Mark Okafor. He is a pastor, but he is also the biggest shipper of Mack trucks to Nigeria. He's here. He's always there when we need him. Thank you. Now, the next person I'm going to call on is Ukem Onumara. He is called Igwe of Anedo. There is an association called Anedo. The association has over 500 members, so he actually controls an army in this state. Thank you. Azubike Zubi. Zubi is a computer specialist, and he gives most of his time teaching kids and adults computer for free.
Now I understand why Carl is so funded, why he has good computer literacy, why he's prayed over, and certainly I know why he looks good on a regular basis. Thank you, gentlemen, for his support. Appreciate it.
I would like to call on Benjamin Iskora to just make a brief statement on behalf of everybody and Nigeria today.
Thank you, Carl Onyuke, for your kind words. Mr. Carl, you told me about a few years ago that you've been saddled with this responsibility. The mayor reposed a lot of trust in you to do what you're doing. Honorable Mayor Dwayne Warren, members of City Council, Councilwoman that is present, Dean of City Council of Orange, ladies and gentlemen, 58 years ago, Nigeria had her independence today. 58 years ago. Shortly thereafter, Nigeria experienced a brutal civil war from 1967, and it ended in 1970. That civil war caused a lot of lives, a lot of destruction. And then we got through that, and ever since then, Nigeria has been trying to struggle and define herself at home and around the globe, to find out exactly what their worldview is and how they can contribute to the human civilization. I just want, as we celebrate Nigeria's independence today, to ponder one question. How are we doing as a people? How are we doing in governance? How are we doing in nation building? How are we doing in deepening the democratic principles? How are we doing in technological advances? How are we doing finally in diplomatic relations? It's important that we ponder. In a few short months, precisely February of 2019, Nigerians will be called upon to elect a new president, 36 governors, 360 House of Representative members, 109 senators, and 774 local government chairpersons. I just want to implore Nigerians to ponder that question and ponder it rather seriously, because what they do in February of 2019 will determine where Nigeria finds itself 100 years from now. It is very, very important that we pay attention. We vet candidates very copiously to understand what it is they're going to offer us as a people. Therefore, I implore everyone here, every Nigerian here, and every Nigerian in the diaspora, more particularly Nigerians at home, to pay attention to who they elect come February 2019. May God bless the United States of America. May God bless the city of Orange. And may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
There is one person who just came in. He is also an award recipient, but he just showed up now. The name is Valentine Amadi. He is also a member of the Diaspora Commission. He is a journalist. He is a business person.
Okay, as we gather around, we're going to move those seats up, and we're going to proceed to the raising of the flag.
Very good. Look good.
Happy independence to the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Wow. We're here at the city of Orange Township, New Jersey, celebrating Nigeria and its 58 years of independence. We came here to raise the flag today because this community means so much to us as a city, as a state, and certainly to our global economy. Carl Nyukwe, who is part of our African Diaspora Commission, has come there, set this event up because his commission is doing the great work throughout the city and throughout the county, really, in making sure that Nigeria and the entirety of Africa comes to the forefront in terms of all they mean to this country and certainly the city of Orange Township. Carl, just tell us something about your background and what you've done here to make this such an event.
Okay, I live in Orange. I've lived in Orange for 31 years. Okay, but I never participated in the local politics. But a couple of years ago, I looked around and I saw what the mayor was doing. He was doing a tremendous job. So when the election was rolling around, I said to myself that I have to go and help this man retain his office. We cannot afford to change something that is going well. I started working for him, and I've never been disappointed. He is very inclusive. He is the reason why we are doing this. You know, he wants to bring everybody to be part of Orange. Even the Nigerian community, when you show this on TV, I want everybody, if you have a business to do, come to Orange. There is somebody in Orange that will accommodate you. Because we cannot just do fun things. We also have to do things that will benefit the city, so that our citizens, both the poor ones and the middle class ones, can have their taxes reduced. If you come here and you bring your businesses, Orange will be better for everyone. So that is very, very important. After the fund, the business investments is next.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Carl. Good, appreciate you.
Good.
Pastor, come on up.
Thank you, sir.
Pastor, one of our awardees today received your certificate from Orange based on your participation in the city. Just give us about what this means to you in terms of your community.
Well, this means a whole lot. Okay? This is big. You understand what I'm saying? Because I mean, it tells a lot. It tells a lot. This is like it's that you are not alone. People are watching. People are looking at you to see what you're doing. You know, called on. You know, by a whole city to be recognized. I mean, it's what else can I say? You know, as a minister, the next thing you wait for is you hope that when you get there, you know, to meet the Lord, you will
You said your word.
Okay, so if men, you know, where we come from or where I come from, okay, they said the voice of man is the voice of God. That means when man gives you approval, that God will certainly approves you. So what you have done, you and the city of Orange has done is like a confirmation that what we are doing is not empty. Okay, that we are not walking in vacuum. So I'm grateful. I'm thankful to you, and I've heard a lot about your good work because Carl, you know, it's like you know, it keeps on telling, blowing the whistle, drumming the trumpet, and then you know, telling of your good work and how you know your heart, you know how open, you know how welcoming you are, and we have sit down here today. So,
Thank you very much.
Grateful. Thank you so much,
Brother Benjamin. Yes, sir. Fashion designer extraordinaire, Nigerian, a person who knows business, but who also knows culture. Just tell us who you are, why you're here, and what you do for them.
My name is Benjamin Sikora. I came here because today is Nigeria's Independence Day. It's the birth of Nigeria as a nation. And I came here because the city of Orange, because of your leadership, thought it wise to recognize Nigeria as a nation. It has never been done before. This is the first time it's being done in the city of Orange. And we owe you a bit of gratitude to have thought it wise to value us as a people and to recognize our nation more particularly. So I thank you so very much. The city of Orange will continue to benefit in their dealings with Nigerians. There are a lot of Nigerians in this city. There are a lot of Nigerians in the tri-state area. So we owe you a debt of gratitude and will not forget. Because what you have done here today is representative of what every city that has got Nigerians in it should be enjoying. And you have set the pace for us and will continue to hold both Nigerians and other city leaders where we reside accountable to see that this kind of stuff is done in every city, in every city, in every state. Thank you. Mayor, thank you so much.
So, you're here today.
Yes.
58 years of independence for Nigeria, your homeland. You've come here to Orange and you serve on the Africa Diaspora Commission in Orange.
Yes, sir.
And you've been vocal about inclusion and making sure the city fits everyone. Why is that?
Because first of all, I want to say thank you, God, for a day like this. And I want to say thank you, God, for a city like Orange. Thank you, God, for a mayor like you, yourself. And thank you, God, for the workers that we have here at the city of Orange. And thank you very much, God, for our chairman of the commission, Carl Onyuke. We have a lot of people that have a lot of vision here, and we can't be thankful enough. We just want that vision to transform to better awareness, voter education, and so that back home we can have better governance for our people. There's no reason Africa should be lacking because we have both the material and human resources. So we're going to put them into play. And with people like you and people around the city hall here and the Diaspora Commission, we're going to be doing a lot of those. We just want our visions to keep getting better and better so we can have an articulated mission and we keep moving. And thank God for everything once again.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate having you.
I appreciate you.
There you go.
Yes, sir. So, 58 years of independence for Nigeria, a key strategic point in Africa for all of the globe. Your people there go from the wealthiest all the way down to the least of these. You have family and friends all over the globe, including here in the United States. We thought it not robbery to honor the independence of Nigeria today in the city of Orange Township. And we've offered certificates from the city of Orange Township and the Diaspora Commission of recognition for exceptional personal achievements, commitment to service in the diaspora community in the city of Orange and the state of New Jersey. That's on this October 1st, 2018. With all of those circumstances, why are you here today? And what do you hope comes out of it?
Well, we're here because it's a milestone, 58 years of independence. Although we still expect a whole lot more than what the country is offering, but there's still hope, and without us putting effort the little we can, things are not going to change. But beyond that, I was quite humbled and quite impressed and shocked to be receiving this award from the great city of Orange. In Nigeria, in my tribe, the Igbo tribe, they have a saying. I'm going to say the proverb in Igbo real quick, and I'm going to translate it and apply to what's going on here today. The saying goes to us, it says, that means, when translated, it means if you commend a man for what he has done, he most likely will do more. Those of us that serve in community service and in charitable deeds, we do these things not because of awards like this, not because of accolades or because of any praise or anything like that. We do it because it's the right thing to do. And the best we can expect, if any, is just appreciation from those that benefit from these efforts that we do. So to have the great city of Orange to recognize means they paid attention to the little that we've been doing, the little that I've done, and it really means a lot to me. So in line with that proverb I said earlier, I'm still going to do much more than I've been doing, and I'm going to try and plug in and make sure I encourage others to do the same thing. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Celebrating with us here today, there are 7 members of the City Council who serve in government with me as mayor. They have sent 2 of their worthy representatives. To my left is Councilwoman Adrienne Wu, who is at large and serves our entire city. To my right is North Ward Councilman Tensi Easton, and she's the Dean of the City Council, has served longer than any person in government at this point. But they thought it not robbery to come here and celebrate what Nigeria has done for its own independence. And you're looking at 2 independent women who speak their mind, who serve, and who care for their community. So it's fitting that they would be here to serve. Adrienne, you're first, and then again, Tensi, the words last. What does this mean to you, and what kind of service does this create for younger people who want to serve the diaspora?
What it means to me is whenever you raise a flag in a community, it lets people know that there's something that they should be looking at or looking towards. So as we have raised the Nigerian flag today, it's letting everyone that passed by this building, that sees it on the website, that sees it there, know that there's something big and great going on, and for them to look for something. So it is the Nigerian flag. It's going to make our young people Google Nigeria to see what Nigeria is about. And something that's even bigger, like Orange, we're a community of so many people. So as we raise this flag today for Nigeria, we're raising it for the people who live in the city of Orange Township. We're raising it for Nigerians who live in the United States of America. So I think it's bigger than Orange, and I think it's great to have a mayor such as Mayor Warren who allows us to do these good things that we do in the city of Orange Township. Thank you.
Thank you for your service. Tensi Easton, the Dean of our City Council. What does it mean that we're raising this flag at the seat of government right here in the city of Orange Township? where you have served for so long and brought a lot of these communities together. What message should you send out to them?
The message I want to say, I'm all about assimilation, and I'm happy to see that the Nigerians are assimilating in our community. We are supposed to be unified in one community, no matter where you came from, where you were born, that we all come together as one and make Orange a great city. So I'm happy today to embrace Nigeria. I have a lot of friends, I work with a lot of Nigerians, and I'm always impressed with how they talk about their country, how much they love it, and how much they have pride, and they want to go home when they retire and enjoy Nigeria. They don't want to give up their roots, and I don't blame them. But I'm glad to see that you're out here today, and that our young people will see that we all embrace Nigeria, and hopefully that you all will embrace us. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you. There you have it. 58 years of independence celebrated right here in the city of Orange Township. We have raised the flag for all to see that we are one community. We serve one God, but we all have roots in that place called the motherland in Africa, and certainly Nigeria has played a major role. We hope they continue and become a larger part of our fabric in this community. Thank you for signing out here from City of Orange Township. I'm Mayor Warren, Councilwoman Wooten, Councilwoman Tensi Eason, celebrating independence for Nigeria. Happy Independence Day.